Hello there, you're watching The Reptile Guy. And next week I will be out of town, so there will be no video next week. But anyways, with that said, I thought it was a good idea to make a video on how to care for your reptile when you're on vacation, or if you're just gone for a week or two. I just want to clarify real quick that if you have a pet snake, it's pretty easy to take care of them because they don't need to eat when you're gone. Kinda. Depends on what kind of snake you have with you. But anyways, there are actually a few ways to go about this. You could get someone to take care of your reptile for you when you're gone, or you could bring them with you. That's actually mostly it. We'll start with bringing your pet with you. It's not very ideal, and I don't recommend doing it because it's difficult to maintain the correct temperatures and humidity. Traveling with your reptile also puts a lot of stress on your pet, and by the time it gets adjusted to the new environment, you'll probably be on your way home. Also, food is hard to keep with you. For insects, if your reptile requires them, it's going to be kind of hard to maintain while you're on your trip, especially if they're alive. And for their vegetables, again, if your reptile requires them, it's going to be hard to keep and will probably turn bad or at least not be fresh unless you have a fridge with you. Also, I feel like it would be harder to enjoy yourself if you brought your reptile with you, since you'll have to take extra precautions and keep your eye on it basically the entire time, and I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of going on vacation. Now the second thing I want to cover is leaving your pet at home but having someone else take care of it for you. You see, when I leave next week, I'll have my sister to take care of my reptiles. So the most easy and efficient way to take care of your pet while you're away is someone from your family, maybe staying there while you're away, to take care of your pet when you're gone. If not, you can always get a friend to do it, if you have a friend. Something that you would want to do to make it pretty much 10 times easier for your friend or whoever is taking care of your pet while you're away is to pre-catch the live food. So what I did is I got the correct number of insects and put them in a separate container and put them in a place that my sister will have easy access to instead of just grabbing straight from the colony. It helps a lot, and I'm sure it will help others who don't like grabbing into a bin full of insects, and it also makes sure that they get the correct amount of food every day. I also made a very brief care sheet and printed it out and taped it on my door and her door so she wouldn't forget to turn on their lights in the morning or turn them off at night and stuff like that. But the sad thing is that one time I was gone for only one night and she turned off the lights for them, which is good. But then at around 12 p.m., so around lunchtime, I came back and I walked into my room and it was pitch black. She forgot to turn on the lights. I've actually been thinking if it's worse to keep the lights on all night or to keep the lights off until like afternoon. Tell me what you think in the comments. I think it's worse to keep the lights off because they need their heat. But anyways, if the person that is caring for your reptile when you're away doesn't have any experience with handling reptiles, make sure to tell them that they do not need to socialize with your animal. Don't worry, your reptile will be perfectly fine if you go for a week or two without playing with it or even handling it. As long as you aren't gone for a month or whatever. Because if they mishandle your reptile, it can cause your reptile to not like to be handled anymore, and in my opinion, I would not really want people to handle my pets anyways when I'm gone. A good little gadget or tool for you to help out the person who watches your pet is this little timer thingy. You plug in the lamps into this timer and then you do something. I don't really know. I never used it because I'm too lazy to set it up, but I'm pretty sure it'll only take a couple minutes. I might set it up so that incident doesn't happen again, but it's good. Also, I like turning on their lights in the morning and at night because it's like a set time where I can spend some nice quality time with them. I also set cleaning supplies out so she has easy access to cleaning up after my reptiles. And if you can't get anyone to take care of your reptile for you, I have two options for you. One, put out an ad somewhere, or ask around in your neighborhood if they could take care of your pet reptile, and if you obviously pay them, of course. You can either trust them to come into your house to take care of your pet, or you can bring the whole entire enclosure to their house, but you can work that out. You will eventually get a neighbor to do it for you if you offer them enough money. And second, just don't go. Yep, sometimes you just can't go on vacation since you have a reptile, and that's just one of the sacrifices of having pets, I guess. But that's rarely the case. You should be able to find someone. I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. I really appreciate it. But with that said, that's Ghidorah. I'm the Reptile Guy, and thanks for watching.